Hi guys, and welcome back to tutorial number 2 on GX Developer. In the last video we just basically looked at the editor itself. We're going to do a little bit more of that, but the first things are first. One of the slightly annoying things is that the GX Developer can't tell whether it's connected to a PLC or not. So if you're writing software on your desktop or at your desk and not connected to a PLC, then you have to tell the software. So we do this by going to Tools and Options. Now here you have, this is a main important thing here, you have a choice of to write during run while a PLC is running, write if the PLC is stop, or don't write to the PLC. If you're not connected to a PLC, you must have do not write to a PLC checked. Otherwise, any of these will give you an error. So just select don't write to the PLC. Of course, if you are connected to a PLC, then select one of these two. You can do it while you're in run, or you must do it if you're in stop, so you must stop the PLC first. That's your choice and depends on the safety of the system that you're dealing with, of whether you think it should be done while in stop mode. For now we'll select don't write to the PLC and click the OK. Okay, so there we go. We've selected that. We can now start putting in our program and we start writing it. So we're going to do a simple contact, an input and an output, simple as that. Notice that the editor has already given us one rung, okay, and it's put an end comment at the end there, or an end coil there. What we do is select the kind of contacts that we want once we've selected part of that rung. So we'll select that point there, which is just an open, normally open contact, and we get a little window here. Now if we've chosen the wrong one, you can actually correct yourself by clicking this little down arrow, and you then have the choice of all the other contacts. We'll leave it as that at the moment, and in here we need to now type in what we need to, or what the address is. In our case we'll just use X1. Okay, so that's our input. Click the OK and you're done. Notice now that it's moved the end line down one. Okay, let's now just put in a simple coil, which notice that you can also use F5, or this one is Shift F5, F6, Shift F6, F7, F8, etc. We'll put our coil in there, and we will put in what should we put, Y0, okay, and just click our OK. There we go, we've added a rung into the software. Now notice now that it is grayed out, okay, it hasn't been compiled, okay, and you would normally need to compile this so that it can check it, and when you're ready you can download it. We're going to take the shortcut and press, you can do it from Convert and just click Convert here, or select F4. Now this is where I showed you that it's very important that at this point, if you're not connected to your PLC, that you have this done here, because if we have any of the others and I press now F4 to convert, it comes up with a communications error. Okay, it's shown us that we're not connected to the PLC and it can't write it to the PLC. If I click OK on that just to accept the message, it asks me again, ladder not converted, are you sure you want to delete the unconverted ladder? If you click yes, it will now delete everything that is grayed. If you click no, it will leave it. At this point in time, I'll go back to my options, don't write to PLC, click the OK, and either go Convert F4 or press press F4 immediately. Notice now that it's converted it and the grey has gone, so that line is now accepted and it's put into your program. When you come to download it onto your PLC, that will go in straight away. Okay, so that's the important thing to do there. Now at this point we can add comments, so we might want to put in our comments of X1. Now I've now double clicked the comment here, but if I just minimize that window, you notice that all the other windows that I've had open are also present. I will close that one off. There's my main and there's my device comment. Okay, so we can expand that again, and I'll just add a comment. I put in input X1, and in my alias I could put in what could I put in? Limit switch 23. Okay, and we can do that and go back to our main. Now we've got our comment in, but nothing is showing, so we can go and view and notice that you've got comment, statement, note or alias. If I click comment and I will also click alias, sorry about that guys, I've just realised that the comment didn't show when I selected the comment, and suddenly realised that I'd used X input 1, and if I go to the comment I'd put it up against input 0, so let's just delete that one out and try it again into input X1, and we can put LS23, and I'll just delete that one out. Okay, so we do save onto that, and we can go back to our main by double clicking, and here we go, we've got input X1. We could do the same with our Y. Okay, and you can oops, I've just right clicked by accident there. Go back into your comments, go for Y0, and we can put output valve. Okay, and again in your alias, if you wanted to use them, valve 2134. Okay, save that and go back to your main, and here we've got our valve. Now the comment is very, very short. Okay, we've got to be careful of these. So what we'll do in the next video is show you how to add comments in and select those settings properly. Okay, but for now you've got the basics of how to edit or add in a program and convert it using F4. Okay, so for now, take care, and I'll see you on the next video. Click the like or dislikes, and if you dislike it, I'd appreciate a little comment or a message on why, and then I can try and rectify that problem